start here. Then we can just move forward and check it out how we're doing here. We're super excited to be back here at the Stefandiao with an accent. It's been more than a minute, but we don't care. We are starting this new era, inspired, of course, by our new art cover made by our good friend Hunter, and we're excited. We're excited because we're finding a little bit of peace of mind of what we want out of this, and it's fun. Weirdly, I had this. So how the cycle goes with kids, it's like my son will pick up, a flu or a cough or a runny nose in either the park or daycare, right? And then he'll bring it home, and then the first one that goes down is my wife, and then the second that goes down is me. And Gaia, my daughter, she's the least that gets it because she gets like this sort of like immunity from breastfeeding. So talk about how women are superheroes, and what they do with their bodies is just so amazing. And I'm gonna have to stop talking about it because I'm gonna get aroused, and that's not the reason we're here, listening to my thoughts. But yeah, so mom will go down first, and then it's gonna be me, because I want to be near mom, and I'm always trying to like steal a kiss or two, and it's funny because you get married thinking that you're not gonna have to steal more kisses from your girlfriend or the girl you're dating, and she's like, hey, and she turns around and you're like, oh, I stole a kiss from you, oh, you're so cute, blah blah. And you think like, wow, if we get married, by law you're gonna have to give me free kisses, and no, it's not like that. You don't get the amount of kisses diminishes the longer that you're married, and it is what it is. So I'm always trying there, to see. I sniff. I sniff, trying to get a kiss, trying to get a glance, trying to get a signal of love. And of course I get it too. So the point of all this monologue is that I bought this echinacea tea that said, it had like, it's for the throat, because I was having like a little bit of a throat beginning, of that feeling that you're like, oh, here it comes. In 2 days I'm gonna be knocked down. And so I had this potion that I bought legally, and I was in the couch with people. It was like 6:30 p.m. I just showered. I just bathed him. He is ready to. He had dinner. Yeah, he had dinner, and we were just chilling in the TV. We were chilling. We were just playing in the couch with his toys. TV was in the game, the basketball game, and it was still Celtics Cavs, and all of a sudden I finished this tea, and 20 minutes later I'm like knocked down. I'm like shit, like falling asleep, and my son is like, dad, but in Spanish. Papa, Papa, Papa. And I'm like, yo, what? I'm like Sean William Scott when he shoots a dart in Old School, you know. Will Ferrell shoots accidentally shoots himself with a dart, and Sean William Scott is like, ha! And does he get royalties for that laugh? I bet. But yeah, pardon my error there. It's late at night, but that's the time that we like to talk to you guys when there's a little bit of quiet in the house. But yeah, I took this tea and I couldn't open my eyes. I was like this, and my son was like, oh, you know, he was like, what is this? This is a nightmare. Get me another father, please. We were just playing, and now this guy is like passing out, and I'm like, dude, I'll put your favorite cartoon. I just need to lay down because I cannot move what was in that tea. I kept screaming in anger, like, why? And I had to lay down on a mat. I grabbed like a cushion, and and my son was watching his favorite cartoon, but he wanted to like revisit the favorite moments with me. So every 5 seconds he was just like, Papa, because he already remembers the best parts because he has seen the film like 1,000 fucking times. And I would like open my eyes and then get knocked out again, and my wife was working, so she was like, you deal with it, you know, like, I'm working, I'm actually doing something. You want to sleep at 6:30 p.m. There's no way I'm helping you with that. There's no way I'm helping you with that. And I just failed again to my son. I was just falling asleep. He probably thinks that that I was, you know, drunk or whatever, high, and that's an explanation I'm gonna have to give him tomorrow. You know, I'm gonna have to tell him like there was nothing wrong with Daddy. Daddy had a tea, and it just puts him to sleep. And sometimes, you know, Daddy gets tired too, and that's just another afternoon here in Los Angeles. Of the life of the artist with 2 kids and a podcast, of course, because why not? This is Stefandiao with an accent. Welcome back. We are back from Marina del Rey, California. As you can probably listen, my daughter woke up. Mom's dealing with it. Thank God, because Daddy is actually making the big bucks right now with the podcast. We saw an amazing documentary yesterday. I want to highly recommend this piece of journalism with you guys. I know the editor of the piece, and he's an excellent human being. He's a close friend. He's one of my best friends, actually, it's still in our minds because it has to do with a case of corruption in Venezuela. You know that. And, you know, in these times when we are all so aware of what's going on in the world, and we are even super vocal about certain issues, there's maybe not many people that want to talk about this case because it's very famous and it implies it's hard to concentrate because of my daughter. She's crying. very loudly, and it's messing with my thoughts and my train of thought right now. It's a train that hasn't even depart from the station, from the central station. So I'm gonna see if my wife does her job as a mom and shuts her up. And if not, I'm gonna have to take extreme measures in the middle of the episode. But yeah, it's just we're good. We're good. So yeah, this is a case that's important, and that it's. But more than the case, that I think you guys should watch it, especially if you guys are not from Venezuela, if you guys speak English, if you guys are interested in what what happens in Venezuela, which is, for better or worse, in the last few years, always in the news, and this documentary really, it's very well made, very serious people, great journalism job by the protagonist, risking his life, his family's life, to uncover this case of very sad corruption case. Had to deal with the guy that got some contracts to deliver some food for extremely poor people in my country, and the food was not even food. It was very, very bad. Very bad, but then it goes deeper and deeper, and I want to congratulate the filmmakers and Frontline. It's on YouTube, on the Frontline channel, on PBS as well. I guess they're showing it, and I saw it on YouTube for free. It's like 1 hour and 23 minutes. That's the cut. So I think that it's cut beautifully by my friend. He's an extremely talented editor, and he worked in Tiger King, and he started in Witty Cat, and he's done a bunch of work that's just insane how talented he is, and how great he cut this, because me knowing him, I can see how, and he doesn't know that I'm talking about this, this is just knowing him. I think this is his most personal work, and it's a very sober work, and it's for a country that is represented, that it's very, we Venezuelans are very nice people, and are always smiling. I am not saying that I am like that, but Venezuelans are known for their sense of humor, and blatant racism, and hardworking people, and smiling, and always with the, this is like what the picture's telling me, and how this team delivered this story. It's like, this is not funny. This is a very sober way of telling this story. Very serious. This is no joke, and this is actually sad. How can you believe how these guys get away with stuff, but you can see how miserable they are, and you see the lives that they're living, and how even though they're free men, they're really in a prison state of mind. There's no everything that you're gonna see in the piece has has its own shape and form, and it perfectly fits. There's nothing that you need to take out. There's nothing extra. Everything fits. In fact, we're lacking at the end. We lack a a just result, but that's why the thing is, it's genius, because there is no justice. There is no happy ending. Maybe there is no happy ending to our story, to the story of this country. Justice fled long time ago, and I definitely recommend this documentary. Let me get the name right, because it's important. I haven't talked about the name of the documentary, which I'm blanking right now, but we can friggin' A Dangerous Assignment. It's on Frontline PBS. A Dangerous Assignment uncovering corruption in Maduro's Venezuela. 1 hour 23 minutes, to the point, to the clock. Go watch it. I could be biased for my friend, but I am completely not. This it's formative. It's dramatic. It's absurd. Yeah, great job. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your work. If you're listening to this podcast in English, Stefandiao with an accent. We are so back. We're so back. What else? What else are we gonna talk about? Oh yeah, I'm super excited because I finally have a desk. We got this IKEA desk, and I'm super excited. This is where I'm talking right now. This is not my usual setup, but I'm so excited about my desk that I'm recording from here now. It's cool. Little by little, we keep growing, and we start to adapt, to the city of Los Angeles. I'm starting to see the light finally, after, I don't know, 5 months that I've been here. 6 months. It's been a long process, but I'm liking it. Yeah. I'm starting to see. I'm starting to learn a little bit about the rhythm that this girl likes to dance. This girl called Los Angeles likes to move. So I am following her steps, and then I'm gonna take the lead, and we're gonna do some dirty dancing. Yes. This is Stefandiao with an accent. We are so back. Unrelated sports commentary of the day. I love how at the beginning of the Premier League season, everyone thinks that City is gonna fall down because they usually start slow. They'll like tie the first game, and Tottenham will win, and then they'll be like, "Oh, Spurs are up." City has 1 point, and 6 other teams have 3 points. Oh, this is it. This is the year. And then little by little comes February. You know, they tweak it, and then it's over. Unrelated Serie A topics. Jerry Cardinale, this guy that somehow owns AC Milan, he said to Bloomberg TV from I don't know where, but definitely not in Milan. He's not in Milan. He is the owner of the team from the distance, I guess, and he said that fans are their true partners. in this venture, and well, the fans haven't rooted a Milan game in the past two games. They're on strike because the team sucks so bad, and they suck so bad, and they're gonna get second place, right? But even if they're second, this feels like one of the worst seasons ever, because they just extracted the soul, the spirit, the magic from a team, a project that was still getting shaped, that was still building something. And so even if it's like you'll see the standings and you'll be like, oh, you got second, it's like, no, we got second, but we didn't sold our souls, we murder our souls, sports wise, right? So yeah, there you go. Let's see who the new coach is going to be for next season, and good luck with that. We're so back. We are so back. We've been working some events. We've been working some meeting some cool, interesting people in Los Angeles. Watching the city from the car window. Hopping in a bunch of Ubers, asking some questions. The other night I asked an Uber lady, I think we started with the wrong foot, because I said, hi sir, and I hopped in and it was a woman. So that was not good. And then I asked, out of curiosity, if this was her car or if it was rented. And she answered, why are you asking me that? And it was just to know if she rented from Uber, because I've heard that's sometimes a good deal, or if it's a bad deal. But no, it was, somehow it led to race. And it's not easy. It's not easy, because then you're like, oh man, I'm just not gonna talk. I'm just not gonna ask questions anymore. It's just, and whatever. It's fine. She was putting some great music though. She was putting some great tunes. I was like, very, very punk, rocky ride, and yeah. And the night before, I got into a Grand Wagoneer. What an insane car! It's the first time in my life that I hopped on a Grand Wagoneer. I remember in my childhood, my friend's mom used to have one, and it was like also huge, and it had like the shifty stick there. And pardon for my lack of English. And but I hopped into this one, and it was like a townhouse. It definitely bigger than my New York apartment studio back in the day. And it was insane. It has like 3 rows of seats. It's like, what the fuck, man? Like, this is like a Craigslist 1-bedroom, dude. Are you kidding me? And the guy was like, what? I don't hear you. I'm in the kitchen. And I'm like, whoa, dude. I like it. I don't know if I could drive it. I don't know who buys that car. Like, who needs a Grand Wagoneer? Aside from a guy that wants to work in one of these companies and wants to charge Uber XL prices, which I didn't order. I ordered the wait and see, and then this guy came in with the Grand Wagoneer. Super nice guy. He told me that there's $28 billion missing from Los Angeles file tax report that they did from the audit. that Los Angeles gets. There's $28 billion missing. And my question is, are we all dirty and I'm just the only one that is doing a podcast for free with his iPhone and his little sun pack lamp? And like, it's everyone getting dirty. And speaking of, I think we could have seen the P. Diddy coming when he changed his name to Dirty Sexy Money. Wasn't that? Do you remember that face of Diddy? Dirty Sexy Money, or yeah. I think that's where we should have seen, like, hey, let's put a cup on this guy. Okay. Yeah. We're back. We're so back. We are so back. We are so back. Los Angeles is preparing. I mean, there's $28 billion missing, and we have Copa America to be played in Los Angeles. We have games from the World Cup 2026. So we have 2024 Copa America, 2026 some games from the World Cup, and we have 2028. We have the Olympics. $28 billion missing, guys. Come on. 28. I don't know if it's true, but this is what the guy said, and I was like, dude, please, I just came out of work. Don't tell me about all this money missing. I just moved, and there's money missing from everywhere, you know, and yeah. Such a negative tone to finish the episode, but we're so back, guys. We are so back. We're so back. We just finished, the kids went to sleep, and of course after me passing out because of the tea, I woke up and now I'm fine, and we saw this film called Dumb Money, which I was avoiding because I auditioned for it. So, and I didn't get it, so I was trying to not, but I lived it. I feel like it's like I remember when certain things in the movie happen, like it's about the GameStop stock, and how they managed to fuck the guys up that were trying to short it. Right, that's what I got. But yeah, I remember when it happened, and it was a very nice film to watch. It was a very nice film to see how the life of this man changed, and from a bunch of other people, how they changed. And congrats to them. I was busy reading The Idiot by Dostoevsky, which could have as easily been me reading Russian literature instead of buying cheap stocks. And well, that is life. That's what Frank Sinatra said, and he was right. That is life. And this is Stefandiao with an accent. We're so fucking back. I cannot believe it. Why I don't do drugs. I'll be like drugging myself here in front of you guys. And just for the clicks. Since when you became a click whore, Stefano? Oh man. That's how I drink water. We're so back. Stefandiao with an accent, new art cover, same old me, and live from Los Angeles, California. We just want to send you a lot of good vibes the rest of your week. Or this is coming out Friday, so let's wish you a great, happy weekend. good times are coming for sure. We say goodbye by saying bendition. God bless you.